All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Chahadash, the brothers unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love to the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, and also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to read the book of Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 35, verse 16 down to verse 20. And I pretty edifying, all right? Trying to make it through it quick, man. Still dealing with a little sickness, all right? Sore throat and stuff like that. So I try to get through this here pretty quick, but a very powerful passage. It says, Sirach 35 and 16, he that served the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds. And that's the point that I wanted to highlight, right? His prayers shall reach unto the clouds, meaning what? They're going to be heard by the Lord, and they will be answered, okay? But it's a he that served the Lord, man. What does it mean to serve the Most High? To be obedient to what he say, right? Just how you would serve your parents, how do you serve them? By following the commands they gave you, right? Take the trash out, clean up the bathroom or clean up your room, do this, do that, be in at a certain time, right? Make sure you got good grades, whatever, whatever it may be. You following what they command of you, right? Well, it's much more with the Most High, man, okay? And with serving the Lord, you get rewarded. Just as your parents will reward you for doing what you, for doing, excuse me, for doing what they commanded you, right? Verse 17 says, the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds. Until it come nigh, he will not be comforted, right? So the prayer of the humble. The Lord ain't answering no proud individual, man, okay? He ain't going to do it. Just like the parable that Yahweh Shai spoke about in, I think that's Luke 18, between the, I think it was the Pharisee or the scribe and the publican, right? The first guy, I think he was a Pharisee. He prayed, but in his prayer, he was being proud, boasting about, fasting twice a week, boasting about, the commandments that he keep. But then in the midst of his prayer, he down talked a man who was also in the temple praying, which is crazy. Okay, you got to be a crazy nigga to do that. To think that the Lord gonna just take heed to you, boasting and about your little whatever you doing, and then he gonna accept you down talking to a man that's also in the temple praying as well. And the publican, when he prayed, he pretty much said that he wasn't worthy and that he's seeking mercy. Then not one time he boasted about what he did, and he didn't say nothing about the guy or the Pharisee. One time he was humble, and then Yahweh Shai said pretty much, he said that the publican, his prayer was answered, man. Why? Because he prayed in humility. So here Sirach is telling you, it says, the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds. Until he come nigh, he will not be comforted, and will not depart till the Most High shall be whole to judge righteously and execute judgment. So the humble gonna keep praying, man, unto the Lord answer the prayer, right? And we all pray to the Lord, man, especially to bring judgment upon Esau and these heathens. That what we really want to come to pass, right? So that our captivity can be over with. It says, for the Lord will not be slain, neither will the mighty be patient towards them, till he has smitten and sundered the loins of the unmerciful, and repaid vengeance to the heathen, till he have taken away the multitude of the proud, and broken the scepter of the unrighteous. And that's what we're looking forward to, man. The Lord actually bringing vengeance, right? It says, and repay vengeance to the heathen, right? Then it talks about taking away the multitude of the proud and breaking the scepter of the unrighteous. Isaiah 14 speaks about the scepter of the wicked being broken, man. That's Esau. His power, bro, he got to be taken out of power, bro. If Esau don't be taken out of power, ain't no kingdom coming, bro. Ain't no salvation, nothing. As long as Esau ruling. He like he gotta fall. Excuse me. Esau has to fall, man. But you got Jakes, who don't want Esau to fall. Jake just want to kumbaya and hold hands and let Esau reign forever. As long as Esau give Jake some crumbs, right? Like an NFL contract or a rap contract, whatever. A new position at work. Jake okay with that. Jake don't want to rule the world and have control of the earth resources and have subjects and power. Jake don't want that. Jake want a 6-piece chicken wing, okay, with a blueberry Faygo, right? A pepper with it, so he can squeeze the juice on the chicken. That's it. Some mashed potatoes. That shit, Jake don't want the kingdom. Had a nigga at my old job tell me. He said, shit, all he need is an island with 3 Puerto Rican bitches on there. That's it. Just an island with 3 Puerto Rican girls. Jake is sick, man. But the Lord gonna actually pay these devils back, all of them. All of them gonna pay for what they did unto Jake, man. And Jake has been so defeated, bro, that that Jake can't see themselves winning. And this is why you have guys falling out the faith, man. Jake can't see themselves winning, bro. But I get it somewhat, seeing how long we've been down as a people. And it seems as if Esau is never going to go down. He been ruling for so long, bro. Having power for so long, it's like, golly, I get it, brother. But this is the Most High show. He gave Esau that power, all that influence, all the wealth of the earth. Free reign, access to do what he want to do. And shit, what can we truly do about it? Besides prophesy. That's all we can do is prophesy and hope that the Most High do something. Because it's clear as day that this is an evil, wicked world. A very sick, demonic world. Babylon is like Fremont Street in Las Vegas, okay? Just a cesspool of just complete and utter madness and wickedness and abominations. But the Most High speaks about putting a stop to this stuff, right? It says, verse 19, till he have rendered to every man according to his deeds, and to the works of men according to their devices, till he have judged the cause of his people, and made them rejoice in his mercy. So the Lord is going to render unto man that works, all of us, but especially you devils, right? And then he says, till he have judged the cause of his people, man. That's what we're looking forward to, bro, for the Lord to come forth, man, to show that power, bro, so that it will be no denying that, hey, this is the Most High doing this. That's a clarity I think that we all waiting on. You know, like it won't be a thing of who did it, and where it come from. It's gonna be known that, bro, this the Most High, bro, active, okay, active. You're gonna know it just how it was in Egypt, man. Okay, it had got to a point back in ancient Egypt, man. It got to a point to where they had to acknowledge that this is the finger of the Most High. Okay, they, even though those those uh those witches that Egypt had, okay, they had left hand power, man. They had power. And you wonder why Egypt, so look how it looks. Them niggas had power. Okay. But it had got to a point to where they had to acknowledge the Most High, but they're like, look, Pharaoh, I understand we got these curses and spells, but look, nigga, the power that Moses and them coming with, bro, no, bro, this the Most High, bro. It's the God of the Hebrews. He doing this stuff, bro. And that's how gonna get in Babylon. They're gonna get to a point that they're gonna have to acknowledge, bro, this the Most High, bro. Look what happening. This is God-like stuff happening. That's how I'm gonna get the Most High gonna judge the cause of the people, man. Then it says, verse 20, mercy is seasonable in a time of affliction, as clouds of rain in the time of drought. And we are in a time of affliction. And the Lord show forth that mercy. Guess what? He gonna continue to show that mercy until he's elect, until he saves them out of this condition, man. So keep praying out there, man. Keep fighting, But the Lord in due time gonna answer our prayers, man. And we're gonna rejoice, as it says in that passage, we're gonna rejoice in his mercy, man. So I pray those edifying our close out there. Shalom.